Okay, here we are on June 20th, and by now we do have a few members that are just joining us over the last couple of weeks. And just so you know, this particular webinar, I didn't really make, other than the first 3 webinars, I didn't make the rest of these to build one on another. These really are designed to deal with specific topics. And today, as I said in the email, we're going to be talking about how to work 4 minutes a day and broker scams to avoid. There are some interesting things about the Forex market that can be confusing at first when you're coming to the Forex market from an equities background. In other words, if you've traded stocks or options or futures and you're coming to the Forex without any experience, or if you have no trading experience at all, there are some things that you should know. So we're going to just dive right in here. Let's see. There we go. How to work 4 minutes a day. I'm getting this computer stuff down. There we go. First of all, an important disclaimer, because we are going to be talking about trading. This is not investment advice and is meant for educational purposes only. This information is believed to be accurate, but there's no guarantee it is so, and you'll understand why I say that once we get into it. And results, if any, are hypothetical. So, let's talk about getting her done. In the email, if you remember, yesterday I was talking about work and how I was sort of jokingly talking about how I tell my wife, I'm allergic to work because I'm always breaking out in a sweat and other things. Well, really, truly, I just object to doing work for work's sake. And it's not just working so-called smarter, not harder. That doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. So I'm going to break this down into some very simple steps. This will also hopefully help you to get going very quickly with the Insider Code course. If you are just joining us, like I said, we've had a few new members over the last couple of weeks. And as I said in the email, we did have a backup of emails. So this will hopefully deal with some of the issues of, my goodness, I've got this 10-disc course now. What on earth do I do with it? And so this is really the basics. I shouldn't say the basics. This is the foundation. That's a better word, of the Insider Code course, and also of being a professional trader. Remember, in the course I talk about treating the market like a business, because that's what it is. It's a business, and it's just like if we owned a shoe store or we owned IBM. We would have certain things that we would need to do in order to move forward and to expand, and even on just a basic level of existing. All right? So you want to always have a plan. Now, here's the thing about the markets. Nobody knows what the market is going to do, okay? I don't care who the guru is or what he or she says. There's no way that we know what the market is going to do. But that's not a bad thing. All that means is we then have to really focus on ourselves and understand what our plan is. So we're going to talk about the basics of the market. We're going to talk about the patterns, the best times to watch for the patterns, and we're going to talk about know what you're going to do if the pattern works. Because if you understand the basics of the market, then it's going to clear up a lot of confusion. If you know what the patterns look like, then you're not going to have a question of, should I be trading right now or should I not be trading?